Good evening and welcome back to another Fantasy Football Fix daily price predictions video. My name is FPL Nacho and this is a series where we discuss potential FPL price changes to help you build that team value on your way to FPL glory. Now, quick reminder, FPL price changes aren't an exact science and prices can alter, so be sure to head over to fantasyfootballfix.com or download the free app to track our price predictor. Now, a quick recap on yesterday's price changes, and in yesterday's video we predicted that Ben Rama was going to rise for a second time this game week, which he did to 6.3 million, looking like a great FPL option. And it's no surprises that his West Ham compatriot Antonio, off the back of that phenomenal game week 2 performance, rised again to 7.8 million. Meanwhile, Livramento, as predicted, rise to 4.1 million, looking like an excellent option in that Southampton side. So without further ado, let's have a look at tonight's potential FPL price changes. Cristiano Ronaldo is back in the Premier League. Look away, Man City fans, because 10 hours ago you probably thought he was your new number 9, but no. Sir Alex Ferguson on the blower has got him back at Man United, confirmed at Old Trafford, and this is a game breaker for FPL really. It looks like, looking at our price predictor, that managers are thrown away any potential transfer plans. They are out the window as we wait for the price drop on Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, it's worth noting that whatever price he does come in, whatever position he comes in, that price is going to be locked for the first 7 days. Similar to Lukaku, wondering why he hasn't risen in price yet. That is because of those first 7 days being locked. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be, targeted by everybody in the game. Frank, one of the best goal scorers in the game and one of the top teams in the league. But when we look at Man United's fixtures, we can assume that Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be available to play from game week 4 onwards after this international break. And when we look at the fixtures, Newcastle at home to start the season, that is sumptuous for Cristiano Ronaldo owners. And after that, West Ham, tricky, Villa, Everton, Leicester. These are brilliant fixtures to come into at Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, of course, we don't know what price he's going to be at, what position he's going to be at, but what is clear is that the fixtures are very, very favourable for him. So, you don't have to pull the trigger when he first comes into the game. His price isn't going to rise to the first 7, but hold those transfers if you can going into the international break. Give yourself that flexibility for a potential Cristiano Ronaldo in game week 4. Lukaku had an impressive Chelsea debut in game week 2, shrugging off those Arsenal defenders, making it look like under 8 players, bagging himself a goal and an 8-point haul in the progress. And the Chelsea man topped the charts for shots in game week 2, with 8, 7 of those being in the box, so he was a real presence in that game. Registering an XG of 1.30, it was only for that Leno wonder save why he didn't get a double-digit haul. It really was a brilliant performance by Lukaku. And as we're recording right now, his progress bar is at 107.7%. And we are predicting him to rise tonight. Now, it's worth noting that a majority of these transfers, well, a lot of these transfers are wildcard transfers. And these don't have an impact on the price rise or fall of players. So be sure to head over to fantasyfootballfix.com to monitor our price predictor for this close, because it is going to be close tonight if he does rise or not. Now, Chelsea still have a tricky run of fixtures coming up, including Liverpool to start in game week 3, Villa, Spurs and Man United, with a potential Cristiano Ronaldo in their ranks in the next 4. And our predicted points has both Antonio and Calvert-Lewin to outscore Lukaku over this period, suggesting that a move for Lukaku in game week 7 might be the optimal strategy for FPL managers. Now, with amazing long-term fixtures after game week 7, he could prove to be the man over this period beyond game week 7. But after that game week 2 performance, we can't knock any FPL managers for going in on Lukaku at these early stages. Now, it's a bit of a quiet day at the office when we need to discuss 4.5 million midfielders, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be providing you value, because we all need those budget enabler midfielders. And the first of those is starting to emerge in the shape of Basuma at Brighton. 4.5 million off the back of a decent game week 2 performance, grabbing himself an assist in an 8-point haul. And really, when we look at the touch map, it was a well-rounded performance by Basuma, something that you'd expect to see from him being a box-to-box midfielder and growing in that sort of position. And when we see, he did have a few touches in the box, but majority of it was coming in the middle third of the pitch. He did register one shot and an expected assist of 0.32. So look, this isn't the second coming of Kevin De Bruyne, but at 4.5 million, a guy who's going to get guaranteed minutes in this Brighton midfield, he does look like a decent option at 4.5 million. And as of recording right now, he is rising at 1% per hour. So we do have him to potentially rise tonight. But again, keep an eye on our price predictor over at fantasyfootballfix.com. This is going to be a very close one. But again, at 4.5 million, he could be the one to own this season. Now, looking at the coming 6 fixtures, he's the second highest scoring midfielder at 4.5 million and below. Only second to Skip at Spurs. But you would say that Skip is potentially a bit more of a minutes risk at Spurs, whereas Basuma long-term is the much better pick, we believe, because he is going to get them guaranteed minutes at Brighton. So, while it isn't an exciting pick, he could prove to be a great 5th midfielder to sit on your bench and potentially come into the team when needed. Now, a friendly reminder, FPL price changes aren't an exact science and prices can alter. However, you can head over to fantasyfootballfix.com or download the free app to get push notifications from our price predictor, which gives you the best chance of monitoring these potential price changes. And as always, guys, I just want to say a big shout out to tuning into this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. With daily videos dropping, you don't want to be missing any of these. So we'll see you again tomorrow evening. Cheers.